everyone, welcome back to Lilac Oaks Farm. My name is Renee, and this week on the farm we have a sweet and delightful video in store for you. This week we will be delving deep, head first, into a sweet and tasty berry, the blueberry. We will be going over on how to preserve the blueberry. There's several different ways, but we are going to only be looking at one way. You know, there's something magical about preserving your own harvest, or whether you bought it from a grocery store or a farmer's market. But you're in for a treat for today. We are Waterbath canning the whole blueberry, and trust me, it's easier than you think. These beauties were actually fresh picked from our local U-Pick, and they are bursting with flavor. You cannot get this flavor at a local grocery store. And what's even better is you can do this at home no matter where you live, whether you're in the sticks or you're in the city. You can preserve at home too. Now before we get our hands into our berry delicious adventure, make sure to grab your apron and let the canning begin. Together we are going to create jars of happiness that's going to last us for months. If you are just joining us and you've never Waterbath canned before, don't you worry, I have a quick little overview for you. Welcome to the world of Waterbath canning. Step 1 is to wash your jars in hot and soapy water, and then come to your canner and fill your canner with enough water to cover those jars by 1 inch. Whether it's a pint or quart, you want 1 inch when filled with food. Right now your jar should be empty, and you're going to put your empty jars in your canner and turn it on. And everything will heat up together, which is great, and that's a nice way to keep your jars warm, because in Waterbath canning you want everything hot. In the meantime, get your lids ready. Now there is some questions because some of the lids do not have enough glue, and when I started canning you put them in some warm water, not hot. You don't want it to boil, but warm water. I am using ball lids, so I am going to put them in warm water and let them hang out and get that glue loosened. I find that works better for me with these lids that have less glue. So now that my canner's all heated up, my jars are heated, my lids are heated, everything's nice and hot, I now concentrate on my blueberries. And we are going to be raw packing them in a nice extra light syrup. You will need 6.5 cups of water and 3/4 cups sugar. You can use maple syrup, you can use corn syrup, you can use even honey. Also you can use Splenda and stevia, but follow those directions on those bags, the 1-to-1 ratios, so because it will be different. So I know that I use pure stevia and it requires about a teaspoon or a 1/2 cup less. So if it's 2 cups of sugar, it is like 1.5 cups pure. Once the syrup has come to a boil, you can let it boil for about a minute, and then we're ready to pour it all over our delicious blueberries. Make sure your blueberries are nice and plump. Fill your jar, and then you're going to put syrup in, and you're going to give it a 1/2 inch headspace. So you can take your little head spacer and make sure you measure to 1/2 inch. Don't forget to debubble. We want to make sure there's no bubbles, and when you do that, you move the berries around and you might be able to put more in, like I got to do several times. Wipe the rim, and then you're going to put your lid on, and then take the ring and put that on and fingertip tight, and then you put them in your canner, and you're ready to roll. Process times for pints is 15 minutes, and for quarts it's 20. If you're above 1,000 feet, it does change. I put a chart in the description box below, and it will tell you how many minutes for your altitude. Alright, time is up. It has been 15 minutes processing time, and then a 5-minute cool down before I open the top. And then I open the top and allow another 5 minutes to let all that hot air come out and the cool air come in to get the jars acclimated. And just like that, we have made our whole blueberries can. So That way we can enjoy them throughout the year till next berry season. Thank you for joining me on this berry-filled adventure. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you will be notified whenever I upload another fun-filled video. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell. And as always, I will see you in the next one.